So somebody's breaking into your house and you only have a few seconds to react. What do you grab first? The pistol, the rifle, or the shotgun? Unless you're a jiu-jitsu guy, then in that case, grab his legs.
Oh, hell no, man.
Today we got Miguel here with us to test the different effectiveness of the AR, the pistol, and the shotgun. We're gonna add a little twist to this video. We're gonna do a little physical test with some push-ups and some sprints, get ourselves shaking and under pressure to simulate the adrenaline rush of somebody breaking into the house at 3 a.m. We're gonna set up a target. Miguel's gonna go first. We're gonna talk about some of the pros and cons of a 9mm in a home defense situation. First up, for the handgun, higher magazine capacity. With modern handguns, you're now typically dealing with about 15+1 rounds. The second thing would be that there's less concussive blast. Your hearing won't be as shot. Think about it, your vision's already impaired because it's 4 a.m. The last thing you need is your hearing to go away as well. And number 3, I keep hearing that people say there's less cleanup, as if drywall is something that I'm worried about when somebody's breaking into my house. Drywall is the least of my concerns, but yes, a handgun is less quote-unquote destructive. Now 3 cons. Number 1 would be that it's harder to hold under stress. Your hands get sweaty, the gun typically tends to slide out of your hands. That directly translates into number 2, which is harder to aim accurately. Number 2 is self-explanatory, and it also directly correlates with number 3, which is you're more likely to miss, which is kind of a big deal, to be honest. But for the sake of not having rated the other 2, we're just gonna give the handgun a 5 out of 10. There could be worse, but there could potentially be better. Handgun setup, 15 yards from the target, push-up station, sprint, back to the gun. Shooter ready. Go. Somebody's breaking in here. Go for it, go for it. All right, empty?
Yes.
That's empty. Let's see. So first 3 targets for Miguel. You have 2 targets about 2.5 inches low. The third one, I don't see where you hit. You probably went high.
I probably did.
It's not down here. Left or right? How do you feel about that one? Could that be pretty hard to hit in a home intruder situation?
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially with the adrenaline going.
Your hands all shaky, you're sweaty, you can't see.
You can't see, it's dark. Got a little chest pump now.
Let's go.
Go.
Low. I know that one was low, that last one was low.
All right, let's go check it out.
Better on this one. We definitely got at least 2 on paper. There's a couple here that's pretty low. For the dagger, it is important to note, I do have the suppressor high sights on that one. So we do have to take into account the fact that our point of aiming is higher than our bore. Now onto the AR. Miguel, round 1 coming up.
All right, let's get it.
So next up would be that AR15. First pro, 3 points of contact, potentially 4. All that equals is great control. You have your firing hand. I do have a Magpul vertical foregrip on the front end. You do have the stock sitting in between where your shoulder and your chest meet. If you press your cheek up to the gun, 4 points of contact, making it very, very stable, very maneuverable, easy to control. Pro number 2 would be low recoil. And all low recoil equals is faster, more accurate follow-up shots. Putting 2 rounds downrange quicker than they can send 1 your way can save your life. Third pro is the 30-round magazine. If you guys didn't know, 2 to 3 rounds is the national average for a self-defense and home defense situation when talking about rounds fired. So now multiply that by 10 and that's what you have loaded up in your rifle. But there is some cons. So con number 1 would be over penetration risk. You do have a very sleek bullet moving at a very high speed. Believe it or not, the size of that rifle can be an obstacle. It's like the shotgun in length, but it's a lot taller. You have that 30-round mag sticking out and you can't clear corners as easily. And this one, we're just gonna go ahead and rate an 8 out of 10. I can't rate it a 9 or a 10. In my opinion, a shotgun is better than an AR in home defense, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's go. All right, so here we go. We got the 3 rounds, high of center, one a little to the left, you got one about 5 inches up, and another one to the right. So I guess you were kind of aiming on average, dead center.
Yes,
but
definitely.
What were you thinking so far? Is that one easier or harder?
I think it's a little bit harder because you have to rack the gun first.
Yeah.
And then you have to take the safety on and then position yourself. Because I mean, it's a bigger gun, but I feel like with the dagger, it was a little bit easier because it's a smaller gun, more movable. All you have to do is just cock it. Yeah. Then lock in your target.
Many people would argue that the handgun is harder to shoot, but Miguel claims that the AR is harder to shoot. Now it's my turn, 3 rounds, let's do it. Hey guys, really quick, I just wanted to take a break to tell you that my website is now live and public. Guys, make sure to visit that link. You guys will help support the channel and make these videos possible. I appreciate you guys. Back to the video.
Go.
Do it.
Get him.
Check it out. You have one low to the left, low to the right, high to the right. So I'm aiming in this general area, whereas Miguel was aiming in this general area. I definitely think that one was easier to shoot. I just think handguns in general are easier to shoot. Like I said, you're not in the movies, you're gonna miss. And also, you run out of ammo. Round 3, we got 3 rounds of buckshot coming out of an 870 Magnum. We went ahead and changed out a new target. We are gonna be firing your 2 3/4 inch, 1300 feet per second, 9 pellet double aught buck. Pretty standard round for buckshot. And finally, the shotgun. First pro for the shotgun is point and shoot nature. Because of the buckshot load that you have, there is a margin of error that grants you being able to miss a little to the left, a little to the right, and still being able to hit your target. Number 2 would be the variety of loads. You can load birdshot, you can load slugs, but in this test we used buckshot, and essentially what buckshot is just 9 balls of lead flying down range with 1 trigger pull. And finally, number 3, before you even got to pull the trigger, thanks to Hollywood, the action sound of a shotgun is incredibly recognizable. And even if they don't know what type of gun it is, they know that the ch-ch of a shotgun is a gun. So con number 1 would be that it is long and hard to maneuver when clearing rooms, because it does not have that collapsible stock, and you have to be very thorough and thoughtful when you clear your rooms and turn your corners. Number 2 would be more recoil. Shotguns can be very hard to control, especially if you're a smaller frame. Buckshot isn't no small round, and you're definitely gonna feel it. And con number 3, possibly the most important in my opinion, would be low magazine capacity. Typically you're dealing with 5 to 7 +1 rounds. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this one an 8.5 out of 10. I still don't think it's perfect, but I think it's gonna be the closest thing we get to the perfect home defense weapon. Go! Nice.
Oh.
Down kick?
I mean, compared to the other ones, it did.
All right, there you go. So you did miss a couple because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like you only hit 1 shell. There should be like 27 shells here. So he did miss 2, but that's exactly the point. The point of the shotgun is you have a margin of error. You can miss some. You will be okay if you miss some, because if you miss 2 of your 3 shots, you still hit 9 rounds on that target. That's huge in a home defense situation where shaky hands are a given thing and they're promised. How do you feel with push-ups and the running? Does it get your heart pumping pretty
Oh yeah,
easily?
It definitely does.
Yeah.
Especially if you do it like round after round after round.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel real sweaty right now.
Yeah, me too.
Round 3, shotgun, Lorenzo, let's do it. Oh. There's 3. Woo! All right. This is the potential maximum damage for buckshots. You have rounds galore flying through here. 3 watts, 1, 2, 3.
So what do you think about that one?
Well, the shotgun there's a lot more recoil.
Oh yeah.
So
well,
if you're of a
more
smaller
recoil,
frame,
but it's definitely more effective.
Yes.
It'll give you a higher chance of hitting your target.
Yeah, exactly. The only issue with it is if you're a smaller frame, it's definitely harder to manage compared to the other two. AR is still pretty light recoil for how big and scary the gun looks. Shotgun just punches and punches and punches you in your chest round after round. But you're alive. I'll take that trade. So guys, there you have it. The effectiveness, handgun, AR, shotgun. I know what I'm picking. I'm going 12 gauge all day. I wouldn't use the 870, but I would use my Mossberg Maverick 88. For sure, I'm picking that one all day. This one holds 4+1. My Maverick 88 holds 5+1. Plus, I got a side saddle that holds 6 additional shells, a flashlight on there, a sling. You're way set to go.
You can comment which one was the gun of your choice in order to defend your home from anybody breaking in, but make sure you comment.
Yeah, exactly. Let us know which one you guys would pick. Miguel, I'd pick 12 gauge all day. Which one would you pick?
I would say the 12 gauge as well, because it definitely has a higher chance of you hitting your target, even though I had better accuracy with a dagger, but I would go with the 12 gauge as well.
I mean, and you can even argue technically you had better accuracy, because really you shot one, but you still hit like 9 times what you would have hit with just one trigger pull in the handgun. Exactly. So again, everything has its pros. I threw them up on the screen. Let us know what you guys decide. I appreciate you guys for watching. Let's get to 15,000 subscribers. Make sure to visit that website with the link in the description and in the channel description. I will post it on every single video that I have. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching.
Like and subscribe.
There you go. Peace.